Hey, you're inside of an old but well-loved barn. There's a plethora of hay and tools about. You take a small handful of hay from the pile. Who doesn't need some hay once in a while? You see a saw slinged up against the stall. Say that 5 times fast. You pick up the saw and take it with you. Hanging along the wall are some tools. You see a crowbar on the wall. You also spot an old bridle upon the wall. Searching amongst the tools, you find a crowbar which you take and stow in your backpack. You never know when you'll need to change your wagon's wheel or hit someone over the head. Searching amongst the tools, you find a bridle. You take it with you. It's the sort of sack farmers would keep livestock feed in. You take the empty feed sack from the floor of the barn. Hopefully you'll find a use for it. Otherwise you're just a dude carrying a sack. You're not the devil, you don't need a pitchfork. You could feel something was amiss when you got here. You prepare for combat.
Shut on, hostile two.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Damn it. Damn it.
Shut on, hostile two.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Whoa. Shut on, hostile two.
That bastard is never going to bother you again. Searching the corpse reveals some supplies, which you pocket. You pull out your trusty rope and climb down to the banks below. This really is a beautiful area of the forest. You actually feel at peace here, which for you is a strange thing. The waterfall is rushing down the steep cliff of moss-covered stones before disappearing to the south. You take some moss off the rocks. The waterfall flows into this river, which surely must be the source of the rivers around Volksville. Leaning over the edge, you manage to get some water in your flask. Nothing like a good climb, eh? You could feel something was amiss when you got here. You prepare for combat.
Shut on, Buster 2.
Damn it.
Shut on, Buster 2.
You have a feeling of pride surge within you at your victory. Nice job. Searching the corpse reveals some supplies, which you pocket. You've placed the end of the crowbar in the groove between the wings on the back of the angel statue. Pushing with all your strength, nothing seems to happen at first, but then a cracking sound is followed by the wings dropping to the ground. Nice job. You vandalized a grave. You're surrounded by foliage, rocks, and trees. It's a forest after all. You see two fishermen doing what they do best. They already seem to have quite the collection.
Hello, stranger. Brattle is my name. Thanks for asking. Most people just call me Fishmonger.
Nice to meet you. People call me Rum.
Well, hello there, Mr. Rome. Good to see you. What can I do you for? I tell you what, I hear he's locked some strange people up there in his dungeon. Types you wouldn't even think would get arrested. It makes me wonder why he hasn't arrested you. Nice job on Gorth there, sir. Well, he keeps law and order in the town. He also sends guards out on patrol and they keep me safe. So, I guess I'm okay with him. Oh, the beautiful port city of Tyr. Well, it's a bit west and south of here, but I try to go anytime I can. Such neat sights there. And the fish they have on the docks are amazing. I get my nets from them. They don't compete with me, and I don't compete with them. Mostly I feed myself, family, and some friends anyway. You can get yourself into a lot of trouble down there. Don't be nosing around the red door after spending too much time at the Salty Dog. That's all I'm saying. Lest you end up like those poor souls who used to live in the ruins up North Way. Those are the ruins of the once mighty Killington family's mansion. May those poor souls rest in peace. I were but a boy, but I know the tale. How Jarvis Killington stole the old Eye of Jagger from the Order of Sentai and brought a curse upon himself and his whole family. That house burned down with all of them inside of it. But everyone said all the women and children were dead before the fire. Old Jarvis's body was untouched by it. Them ruins are cursed and you'd stay away if you know what's good for you. Well, the Killington family was large and well respected. Their riches helped to create this town and let it thrive. They built the bank in town, and they also have a wing in the Library of Tyr dedicated to them. I don't read many books, but if you wanted to learn all about them, you could go there. Well, according to the stories, that's the gem that Jarvis Killington brought home from one of his many adventures. And it's the thing that made him crazy. I don't know what it looks like, but people say it glowed with an eerie green light. It belonged to the Sentai, a mysterious order of monks or something. Sort of old trollop if you ask me. Well, what I know of them ain't much. I know they have a great city in their own kingdom, Jondar. People say lots of different things about them. I've heard they're good. I've heard they have a secret agenda, but they're not too often seen around here. I think they're better than those Morai freaks who moved into the old fortress ruins on the hill. Now those are some weirdos. They dress in green robes, and I always hear them chanting to some kind of god they worship. It's creepy, and I don't like them. I've seen and heard their leader walking through the forest. I saw him talking with two other men near the river the other night, though I didn't know what they were saying. Talk to you soon, stranger.
It's a fish. It must have fallen out of Brattle's basket. You bend down and pick up the fish. This must be a popular fishing spot, though judging by the local population's personal hygiene, not a popular bathing area. Fresh water teeming with fish. This should do the trick. The rocks extend out of the water onto the banks of the river. They're just normal looking rocks. You pick amongst the rocks until you find a nice smooth one, which you pocket. This old bridge fell apart years ago. From the sharp rocks all around, the raging river below, you figure it just couldn't take it. Besides, you don't see anything of value on the other side. The rocks there are all sharp and probably difficult to navigate. A line holding skinned rabbits is tied to the tree and staked off at the other end. You swiftly take one of the rabbits and stuff it into your backpack. Nobody saw you either, you sneaky bastard.
Hello, Mr. Rowan. Every day here is more magical than the next. I stopped up to visit Hummel at the North Bridge recently. There is some deep sadness that runs beneath that man's skin. Oh yes, I enjoy the sport. It's not only a fun game, but it's also a great defence, offence and a tool with which to hunt. If you'd like to challenge me in target practice, I'd love the game. 25 blighs down says that you can't beat my score. Double or nothing. Oh wonderful, you can use my extra bow. Let's go, the game's afoot. The game is simple, just beat my score. Bullseye, 100 points, excellent. You missed, by a lot. You're not quite Robin Hood, are you, sir? Bullseye, 100 points, excellent. $75 points, very good, sir. $75 points, very good, sir. Very nice, sir. 5 arrows down. Well, you've beaten my score. Here's your 50 blighs. Bullseye, 100 points, excellent. Bullseye, 100 points, excellent. $50 points, not too bad at all. $75 points, very good, sir. Bullseye, 100 points. Very nice, sir. 5 arrows down. Well, you've beaten my score. Here's your 50 blighs. $75 points. Very good, sir. $75 points. Very good, sir. 50 points. Not too bad at all. $75 points. Very good, sir. $75 points. Very good, sir. Very nice, sir. 5 arrows down. Well, you've beaten my score. Here's your 50 blighs. $75 points. Very good, sir. $75 points. Very good, sir. Bullseye, 100 points. Excellent. $75 points. Very good, sir. 25 points. Concentrate harder. Very nice, sir. 5 arrows down. Well, you've beaten my score. Here's your 50 blighs. Very nice, sir. Let's do it again sometime.
I've been meaning to give this to you. It's a map of the valley. It should help you get around without killing yourself before your usefulness is over. You're welcome. Icy Shards performs much as the same as Flaming Vengeance. This spell, in addition to being an aqua-based spell, is effective on the undead. To create this spell, we'll need 3 different types of water. We'll need old water, living water, and falling water. Stop by anytime.
You hand Prospero the full flask of mixed waters.
I don't know where you got the old water from, but you stink worse than a fresh donkey bowel movement. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Charadu, no, turn, a crew, short again, agio, bakwer, duit asenak.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say Shards Erita, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero.
This is a strange spell, I must admit. It only works if you're in combat. I don't really know the reason. Seems odd, considering the do-gooders who created it. But I'd say it's something to do with your adrenaline and heavy breathing. Regardless, it does restore your health in a fight, and that is always a positive thing. To make this, I'll need some living things. An animal and a water flower. Just don't bring me back a moose.
What sort of animal? You want me to drag a jaguar in here?
No, don't be a fool, however hard that is for you. Just an insect will be fine. A fly or a bee would work. Stop by anytime. A good start, but you're only halfway to gaining what I need to create nature's blessing. A lily and a bee. A little lame if you ask me, but I suppose they'll suffice. If this bee stings me, I'm going to be very annoyed. Now I can create the nature's blessing spell. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Oh, gods mar nakrin, adjonu, dom a blessing desinir.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say Leash Dum, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero.
You hand Prospero the smooth rock.
Excellent, friend. Now I can create the take an adamant object spell. Take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Rock, o raciol, o creu, o re biag. Quidi, biom acritha on sel, sin e feir o biom. A fiel ar ide, mergo bifil, me edniera, gol ior le siul.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say, Auster le Shul, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero.
You hand Prospero the old key.
I hope whoever owns this key isn't going to miss it.
I doubt he'd miss much.
Now I can create the mystical lock spell. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Your care in your dome brisiad, I eeltilna, mercenes fedir, leom asters duif.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say, to me a thief, and the spell will cast. If you try to use it in my shop, you'll see some real magic.
Thank you, Prospero.
You hand the fish over to Prospero. He looks at you with disgust.
That is disgusting. I don't do seafood. Take it away.
I thought you'd need it for the spell.
I said a small rabbit would be fine. There's plenty in the grasslands. Go try there.
Picky bastard.
What was that?
I just said, have a nice day, Mr. Magic.
You gladly hand Prospero the skinned rabbit.
That's bloody disgusting. You could have let it bleed out a bit first.
I figured you were a man who liked them fresh.
You figured wrong. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Jamist, Munehe, Daram, Etiamohai, and Bay.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say Ba Sathios, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero.
You hand Prospero the angel wings.
The wings of an angel. Years ago, I did a service for a merchant in town, which he never paid me for. I told him I'd piss on his grave one day, but I never got the chance. Vandalizing his wife's grave, though, that has given me some satisfaction.
So you didn't need the wings for the spell?
Not at all. Fly wings are all I require, and I had them already.
You're welcome, then.
I didn't say thank you, but you did me a service, even if you didn't realize it. So now I'll create the windstorm spell. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Blameth Leom, Riktail, Arsiol Corsail, Ekain Bia.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say, Tame Shelta, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero. Hello, sir.
Well, sir, listen to that. Apparently he does know manners.
That's right, sir.
Well then, how can I help you? I'm well, thank you. Just another day here in paradise. It's a nice little town. I obviously liked it enough to move in now, didn't I? This house was here, but I made some modifications to the structure and made it my own. I have several available that will be of benefit to you. Show me your money and I'll show you my wares. A bunch of simpletons and dolts, following an even larger idiot. However, do not underestimate the power of idiots in a group. They can be like a herd of angry elephants, large, powerful, and unstoppable. Now that you've learned to control some of the mystic powers, there's something I need you to do for me.
So it's payment time.
You're a fast one, aren't you? A number of years ago, I was cursed to only be able to walk within the walls of Oaksville Village. Well, most of the time it isn't a concern. There are some small tasks which take place outside the village, which I require assistance with.
Small tasks?
Maybe not so small. There's a necromancer laid up in the dwarven mines near the beach, and I have it from reliable sources that she is trying to raise a demon. I need you to stop this from happening.
You want me to stop a necromancer from raising a demon? It's not exactly a small task, Mr. Magic.
No, it's not. Or would you rather stay in my debt?
I don't like being in any man's debt.
Exactly. You're easy to manipulate, you know.
That's a sharp sign you got there. You know, outside this place.
Oh yes, that thing. I have to attract the cretins of this town in here to buy stuff somehow, don't I? It worked on you, didn't it?
Maybe.
Come on. I know you liked the pretty lights.
See you later, Mr. Magic.
I'll be here. It's not like I can go anywhere else.